We're back in saddle, baby. How's everyone doing out there? The one and only Jade, I am Ace My Next, and just like how we promised last night, after a somewhat of a tilting SummerSlam last night, we welcome you to this episode of the live reaction towards NXT TakeOver 36. And mind you, we're covering the replay. We have not seen the actual live event. We haven't been on social media as far as trying to see who won what matches. So we are on the level, and we're about to get into this right now. As soon as we flip over towards our inputs, and now we're on Peacock to get into NXT TakeOver 36, the replay. Of course, what's fascinating with this is obviously once the live event is archived, you got the power to pause it, rewind, and all of that, or check it out at a later time. I mean, once it's archived, it's archived. But we have not got into this event at all. We've been waiting to get this done and over with, but at the same time, we're looking forward to the matches that are going to be on the card tonight. So we know the event already took place. We have not seen it. We're about to see it now. So everything that you're getting from us, like we stated before, uncut, uncensored, unfiltered, and unscripted, directly from the wrestling weekend crew. And like we stated before, everything that we say is our opinion. It got nothing to do with WWE and its affiliates and the platform that we're on covering all of this. So let's enjoy NXT TakeOver 36.
This match for the NXT UK Championship.
While the main video package to start the event is going on right now. I stated last night, the only matches I'm looking forward to is Karrion Kross, Samoa Joe, also Ilya Dragunov against Walter for the NXT UK title, Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai, NXT Women's Championship, also Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly. Those are the matches that I'm looking forward to. And of course, the rest of the TakeOver event, I'm pretty sure this event will be a little bit more pleasing than last night's SummerSlam to a point. Because even though it was okay, but still, like we stated last night, there were things that I didn't like. There were matches that I like. But SummerSlam as a whole, it didn't feel exactly like the last number of SummerSlams from years past. So can you call this year's the biggest party event of the summer? Not so much. I mean, it felt a bit stale, but still it was what it was. I hope tonight's TakeOver will definitely knock it off out of the park. And from what I feel too, since there's going to be changes towards NXT, this could be the last of its kind. It's not going to be the same after this one, from what I feel. Unless there's something so differently and I misunderstood it, well, then that will be the day. But once this is over, the only thing we got to look forward to is this upcoming Tuesday. From what I understand, these are not going to be live NXT episodes. These are going to be pre-taped, and supposedly they might be shown on Sci-Fi. I hope to hell that I'm wrong. But obviously, there's going to be some changes coming up in NXT that we're probably not going to like, or then maybe we will. We just don't know, because a lot of things have been up in the air and things have gone down. People being blamed for things, and like I said, we can only look forward to the future now. So we're getting it started. Still in the CWC arena.
Pro Wrestling Center is ready to cap off SummerSlam weekend on a night where 4 titles will be defended. An era will come to an end, and the next chapter in our brand's rich history will be written. Welcome to NXT TakeOver 36. Welcome in ringside, I'm Big Coach alongside a Hall of Famer best being former 5-time Intercontinental Champion Wade. Are you ready for tonight? Oh my word, what a weekend it has already been, and it gets better from here. I personally cannot wait for the NXT UK Championship match. Walter against the Mad Russian Elliot Reinhardt. Those two men are going to blow the roof off this place.
No doubt, guys. I took a red eye from SummerSlam to be here, and I'm exhausted. I get no sleep, and all the caffeine in the world can't have the energy here in the CWC.
Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's go to our arena to Alicia Taylor to get things kicked off here tonight.
The following contest scheduled for one
Alicia Taylor.
fall. It's for the $1 Million Champion.
That's another matchup that I was looking forward to as well. I don't know why I forgot about it. What I still remember is Cameron Grimes, Monday Night $1 Million Championship with a special stipulation. If tonight Cameron Grimes does not succeed, then the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, will be another butler for LA Knight. So this is the match that Cameron Grimes has to win at all costs. He's got to win this. I know his pride always got in the way, and he fulfills his promises. He does what is expected of him, at least towards LA Knight, even though LA Knight is such a douche, didn't appreciate it. But Cameron Grimes has always followed the plan, has always done things accordingly, even though might have done some things that didn't make LA Knight look good, but hey, the jackass kind of deserved it.
Yeah. Well, look at Cameron, it looks like he's winning, isn't it?
He's looking like $1 million.
Yes.
You can tell that that's somebody that he's idolized when he was a kid. And I never thought that it would ever come to this, where Cameron Grimes and Ted DiBiase would be on the same page, especially when it comes to LA Knight. Cameron Grimes idolized Ted DiBiase as the $1 Million Man. He wanted to be like him, but then, of course, earlier in the months, as we've seen that Ted DiBiase came into the fold, obviously he gets outbetted, outshined on things that he wanted to purchase, and that's where Ted DiBiase came into the picture. But then, of course, with NXT's acquisition with LA Knight, who used to be known as Eli Drake, in Impact, recently with NWA, he made the biggest move to come to WWE, and now we get to see a huge payoff that LA Knight obviously scored charts in NXT. Let me talk to you, man. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
The thing is that it folks, I'm just stacking together. I have one thing to eat. You watch things like this, it makes you want to get something to snack out, or at least some late night stuff to munch on.
Well, that money is not going to help you soon, Ted DiBiase, because very soon you are going to be the personal servant of the LA Knight. The Capital Wrestling Center feeling about the $1 Million Champion. Are you on his payroll in some way? You're out here like Boris Gecko tonight? Green is good. I always said that, Big Joseph, and money never sleeps. Two people in this arena who understand that. Let's see you in LA Knight. Here we go, $1 Million Championship. on the line. Let's remember, Cameron Grimes can't get the job done tonight. $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, the new personal butler to LA Knight.
I'm kind of still confused. Does that mean if Cameron Grimes lost, that the $1 Million Man would be the only butler to LA Knight, or would he get, or would he go from 1 to 2? See, I wanted to get that clear because whenever they say that, it makes me think it's like, oh, I don't want Cameron Grimes as my opponent. I'll just go with the original $1 Million Man.
The fire reignited with Cameron Grimes this past Tuesday.
If I'm LA Knight, if I'm such a jerk off, then I would love to have 2 butlers on there. At least that would be the state of mind of LA Knight. And already being the $1 trillion, zillion dollar champ. I think at least he plays a better character of LA Knight than what was the name of the character from Garfield?
There's no ever help.
That bill collector, whatever that, I forgot his name. Yeah, but still, it's like, even though it was funny, it was took one shot. It's like it was the uglier, was it not all the way out of the game. Still was hilarious. Whoa! That was a kick to the chest.
There's Ted DiBiase. You can see all smiles in the background because his Grimes can't get
after this, after he became a babyface, I stopped calling him Grimes. But still, like, you hear Grimes, and it reminds me of Homer calling the guy Grimes. Wait a minute. Whoa! Yeah, $1 Million Man game. Cameron Grimes for that drop kick. Very well connected, very well deserved. Even though Grimes landed on the key part of the step, but it didn't face him.
Leniency by our official here tonight in this match of high stakes. A lot
that was his way to say, let me talk to you.
As finally LA Knight gets the challenger back into the ring, and we'll turn around to Knight and Grimes, making Knight pay. And here comes Cameron Grimes one more time. Keeping his foot on the neck, and now his foot under the jaw once again of the champion.
LA Knight has got an absolute whopping so far in this matchup. Clearly, weeks and months of frustration.
Here I talk for this match.
The former butler. Cameron Grimes
will be dominated by LA Knight, but it looks like it's about to happen here. We'll see how much of the match LA Knight can dominate on Cameron Grimes.
Just check out this landing here.
Now LA Knight going to town.
LA Knight take as many shots at him as you want. You can't deny what a high power athlete is. He ran out of the store in the early going to this matchup.
The self-proclaimed $1 Million megastar in control.
Yeah, the self-proclaimed is about time you started proclaiming it about 2 victories. Now you're starting to get it back.
Makes himself sound like he's a human winning lottery ticket from the state of Illinois.
There's Ted DiBiase trying to shout words of encouragement in the Grimes is here. As LA Knight now, right under the bottom rope goes the throat of Cameron Grimes.
That would be the reaction once you see somebody join you while your throat hits that
now Knight relentless and the pompous champion in control.
Yeah, he's not just
pompous
a high roller
ass.
to do the nasty stuff to him.
Look at that smug look from LA Knight.
There's no one fighting at this.
Couldn't have paraded any better.
What a boot under the jaw. And Grimes now starting to rally in this matchup. Grimes right back in and gets shut down quickly by Knight.
Grimes trying to hit in here, but LA Knight turning up the aggression.
Whoa! Picking up the speed is Grimes. High crossbody. Into the cover for the title. And Grimes just kicked out at 2.
Grimes just gasping for air, trying to get his win back. And then onslaught from LA Knight.
And that break was blocked by Grimes. Grimes with Knight in his sights. Knight charging back in. Grimes again. Able to evade the champion. Challenger going up. It gets caught with a power bomb. Knight now to retain his title for DiBiase coming forward. Grimes just kicked out.
Just a reflex reaction there from LA Knight. The power to convert that into a powerbomb.
Oh, one more time. Oh, look at the height on this.
Oh.
Just telegraphing
Yeah, that's what I missed.
Grimes clutching at that neck. You can see the war wounds on
I mean, it was
the neck.
effective, but not too. You thought
But let me
it would be
just
a
hold
little
you
more.
up on something there, New York. Did I hear you call LA Knight our $1 million champion pompous?
Yes.
Yeah,
How
100%.
dare you think he's self-important? You think he's snooty? Look at the man's achievements. Look at the man's brilliance. If anyone on this planet deserves to be self-important or pompous, as you like to call it, it's that man right there.
I mean, let's define prophecy. I mean, everything seems to be directed at Ted DiBiase. LA Knight holding a grudge top to bottom.
Cameron Grimes right now trying to feed off the energy of the Capital Wrestling Center. But LA Knight, whether you love him or you hate him, right now is taking control of this match. And weathered the early storm early on, and now is in control. Well, nice roll through by Grimes. Grimes a little bit of separation. Cameron Grimes just has to string something together, gets caught, gets slammed. Perfectly planted in the center of the ring.
Ready talking trash to DiBiase that was dominating the good portion of the match. Oh, misses that elbow drop though. He's paying for that vanity display.
And again, Capital Wrestling Center. Cameron Grimes sharp elbow from Knight. Knight now. Look at
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
the athleticism.
Oh, yeah, I thought for a minute he was going to lose his balance. You know, that top rope, but he connected, but he missed. There was no Cameron Grimes there to receive the other end.
Channel that energy from the CWC.
And LA Knight though back to his feet quickly. Laying out champion. Gets caught by Grimes. And look, it's Cameron Grimes who wants to carry out the legacy of Ted DiBiase.
DiBiase, a legendary personality, is because he held himself to a gold standard.
Oh.
And Grimes demonstrating that right here in
Running
the ring
kick.
right now.
Well, LA Knight doesn't need to follow anyone's legacy. He's good enough to create his own. That's the difference.
Grimes again looking for that $1 million dream king locking in center of the ring. LA Knight trying his best to block the elbow, breaking the hold, but Grimes relentless.
Still not facing the German.
Up the champion. Challenger now rolling. What's for the Hurricane Rana connects.
Oh. Hurricane Rana on the pin. Oh, that could have been a 3. That could have been a 3.
For the $1 million dream sleep hole, but everything else was spot on there.
Capital Wrestling Center has been rocking. What a way to cap off SummerSlam week. One place they want to go, Beth, is to the moon. 100% behind Cameron Grimes here tonight. Grimes now trying to pull the Knight again to break the hold.
This is LA Knight at his best. Just riding out storms, coming out the other end, smelling the roses. Perhaps I speak too soon. LA Knight dished out onto the apron here. Cameron Grimes trying to capitalize, but no. Taking out the leg was Knight. Straight onto the bottom rope. Once again goes Grimes. Face first.
Trying his best to
Covered by Knight for the championship. Another kick out by the challenger. And again, Cameron Grimes fighting for more than just the title here tonight. For the legacy of Ted DiBiase. Could you imagine the chores that LA Knight would have Ted DiBiase?
You know, I've been imagining that all week. Life goes full circle when you're a millionaire.
Wash the limos, press the suits, take out the garbage, walk the dog, prepare his favorite meal,
Oh no!
LA Knight
serve a little snack before the catnip.
everything Grimes has thrown at him.
Oh, but that kick, man. That rock Cameron Grimes here. Looks like the finisher. Oh! No. Don't tell me. Oh! Was that his finisher? You guys thought that? It felt like that was his finisher. It was like an upside down DVD. And we thought that could have been it. She almost hit the 3. She almost could have made it 3, but Cameron Grimes in time, he just kicked out. Well, actually, no, it raised his shoulder. What is it with people trying to say, oh, kick out, when in reality, we see more of the shoulder being raised up than kick out?
I don't know.
I guess they got used to saying. Oh, wait a minute. That looked kind of box right there, that super kick. Because he went straight up, but then it's like kind of skewed his face out of it. Wait a minute. Oh! Look at that crossbody. But look at the pin. Cover. Oh! She took a little slow on that count, but hey, she's making sure that it's legit. I see a cut on Cameron Grimes. Yeah, like below the eyebrow, his right eyebrow. I think it had to do with that connection with that flip over crossbody. And that's what it's called.
On the way to kick off NXT TakeOver 36. Cameron Grimes could be closing in on establishing, redefining the $1 million legacy. Grimes with so much vengeance behind every single one of these precision kicks to the chest of LA Knight.
LA Knight just on rubber legs at this point.
Knight can sense victory, Grimes can sense victory. Knight can be sensing defeat.
Cameron Grimes got a handful of time. Got a handful of time.
That's what it means to the moon.
We went to this moon. He got a view full of crack. Yeah, $1 million crack.
Almost had a moment of indecency here in the CWC, but now in a precarious position.
I know we haven't done predictions, or at least much of SummerSlam.
On that chest.
At least in this match, we both know we've won. Cameron Grimes to win.
Yes, we do.
But I got a feeling, that maybe just maybe LA Knight is still gonna retain the championship, and maybe he might gain another belt. And then again, oh! Holy shit! Two count. Something told me in the eyes of LA Knight. Something told me he was going to kick out of that one. I mean, look at that. Look at that move. Jeez, man. And he landed on his knees. So I'm pretty sure he got some good breaths out of that just so that he can recover.
Well, he knows how close he is. He knows this match is right for the taking. He realizes it. This is your moment to put this one to bed and gain yourself the greatest butler of all time.
Knight measuring Cameron Grimes, looking to put an exclamation point on a $1 million victory. Grimes doesn't quite know where he's at. Looks like he's going to get caught. The empty counter right look at the
Is he trying to do a backslide?
Coming back in, swings wild.
Oh, the $1 million dream. $1 million dream.
Come on, Cameron.
Cameron with the $1 million dream on LA Knight. He's in the middle, of course. LA Knight trying to run away from
Let
him.
him go.
Oh, got him in the turnbuckles. Oh, he still has it on, though. He still has the clinch. DiBiase cheering him on for dear life. Got the roll. He could reverse it into a pin, flipped it over, and he did it. But shoulders are down, zoo. Oh, it's 2 count. But he still has it cinched in.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Listen,
Cameron Grimes did not let go of the $1 million dream, man. That's awesome. That's how persistent he is of wanting to win this match. Making sure that DiBiase does not become butler number 2 for LA Knight. No! Oh, did he just brought him in and landed on that second turnbuckle, man. Cameron Grimes crashed and burned on that. But hey, LA Knight got desperate. He really got desperate. He wanted to make sure that broke before he would even think of tapping or even fading away.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's got the $1 million belt.
He's gonna clobber LA Knight with it, but look at Ted DiBiase there. He's approaching. Rupp just caught it. Yeah, but Ted's got nothing, and he's dealing with the ref. Oh, what a kick! It's a Curry on the side of his head. Yeah, but he's got the belt. He can't use it, but let's see what Ted DiBiase does. Oh, he saw that coming.
He sure did.
And he hands it off to Ted DiBiase, but let's not forget how mischievous Ted DiBiase can be. He just gave it to him.
No, he's got it.
The real $1 million dream on the outside. Ted DiBiase applies the finisher to LA Knight. Give him a dose of his real medicine. Okay, now Ted DiBiase got the title. The Moon. There it. Oh, no, that is it. Cover.
1, 2.
$1 million champion. Yes, he's done it. He finally did it.
Yes.
Perfect match to start out NXT TakeOver 36.
Yes.
Cameron Grimes did what he thought couldn't be done. He's fulfilled that deal when he lost the first match between them two. Couldn't get the championship. He became the butler. That lasted for a short while. But, of course, DiBiase came in and told him, you ain't gotta let your pride get in the way. If you had enough, you had enough. But good things come to those who wait. He's waited. This was his moment, and he knew he had to take it. But of course, it required some assistance from Ted DiBiase. Decked him on the outside, delivered the real $1 million dream from him with that diversion with the ref. Tossed it on the inside, and while there was a distraction between them two, right there he applied it on the outside. He felt the real McCoy from Ted DiBiase until he tossed him back in, and it was to the moon where he had to ship the former $1 million champion. And that was a landing for that stop. But right there, that was it. Yeah. Cameron Grimes, the second $1 million champion in this modern era.
Yes.
But will there be a rematch for LA Knight?
Who knows?
Now he gets awarded rightfully by Ted DiBiase the $1 million championship. The one.
Yes. To the moon, shall we go?
Yeah, to the moon goes Grimy. You hear the chant, you deserve it. He does.
Yes.
He fought so hard just to get to this point, and he's finally got it. Oh, that was awesome. Congratulations, Grimy. Cameron Grimes has gone to the moon with $1 million championship. Can't wait to see how this is all going to play out on NXT. Will LA Knight get another rematch? Chances are he will. When will that happen? We don't know, but obviously we're going to stay glued to NXT for that.
Well, let's head back to earlier today.
Adam Cole made his way to the building earlier in the day before the event started. So did Kyle O'Reilly. Obviously, it looks like they came obviously separately. The cameras were there. They caught them coming in, and obviously they got this focus, this mindset of how they're going to go about their match. Now the moment of truth here comes. Pink HBK, Big Mommy Cool.
I am no one's sidekick.
I have dominated and
every single person who has stepped up to the plate.
Gonzalez makes history.
All I have to say is, keep them coming. 18 months ago, you debuted, and you've been absolutely unstoppable ever since. Who is woman enough to challenge Raquel? Huh? You have defeated former champions in Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, Ember Moon, and everyone else that has stood in your path. And as long as I have your back, you will always be champion.
What the hell? Oh, Dakota Kai has been in the shadows for way too long.
If it wasn't for me, Raquel Gonzalez would still be nothing. All I wanted was for Raquel to return the favor. I plucked her out of obscurity and put her in the spotlight. And she selfishly stole that opportunity from me. After giving her everything, that should have been me.
The Raquel Gonzalez era has officially begun.
You're so wrapped up in your own world, you're so oblivious to the fact that the person standing right next to you is about to kick your head off. Bang! Handle.
Oh, Gonzalez is here.
You will never be Raquel Gonzalez. You will never have this. If you wanted a chance, all you have to do is ask. Dakota, I am no longer a star in the making. I am a superestrella. You use people, and then you get jealous when they become bigger stars than you. Write whatever narrative you want. Villain, jealous bitch, only whatever you want. Take it with big steps. You will own NXT Women's Champion. I'm looking forward to the challenge. Sidekick. Woman enough to challenge Raquel at NXT TAKEOVER. You get your opportunity. You're looking at the next NXT Women's Champion. I am going to tear you apart.
Here we go.
Of course, there's no need to ask.
Simply put,
I believe we both are on the same page of who we want for this match to go towards to, as far as the winner is concerned. But we also have to acknowledge that while Dakota Kai was trying to come in as her own, her moment to shine was literally when it took over, with all the puns intended, when TakeOver Chicago landed here, and we got to see the whole new side to Dakota Kai. That's when I knew she was going to be something huge. That's when I knew that Dakota Kai was going to rise, whether it be cheered or booed. She finally landed. The only thing that was missing from her, or for her, is having that NXT Women's Championship around her waist. And unfortunately, that went to the one that she, quote-unquote, pulled from obscurity, and Raquel Gonzalez finally landed onto NXT as someone that we knew we could be invested in as far as a future for this section, who is now currently the NXT champion.
And that's tough to say because, I mean, ever since defeating Rhea Ripley to become the NXT Women's Champion, Raquel has been on a tear. But now the question is pretty much Dakota Kai claims that she knows her, inside and now. Can she use that against her to take the NXT Championship from her?
Well, that's going to be the mission from Dakota Kai, try to take that championship from her former best friend. Not to say that Dakota Kai doesn't deserve it, but I believe Raquel will surpass her former best friend as well.
Women's Championship.
Because from what their faces are telling me, Raquel is focused more than Dakota Kai. I could see some sort of an emotional facial feature from Dakota Kai, but she's got to get her focus back. She's got to get her focus. She's got to get her head back on track. Saying, "Hey, what you got on your waist? That's going to be mine once I'm done with you. But also, I see a little bit on that on Raquel right now, too. They both got to have their minds straight. They're in this for the fight of their lives for that title. Their history is done. And it's got to be sealed in this match. Because what divides them both is that title right there.
All about the NXT women's title. Of course, these two were teammates, as we talked about being former partners, were the first ever NXT women's tag team champions.
History makers right here.
And something told me too that once they became tag team champions, and once they only lasted for a week for the titles, that means something huge was going to happen. And a few months later, here we are at this point. Just spewing out garbage. Enough with the words. Oh,
here we go.
What a slap. It's time to fight.
And when this week, talking about maybe some mind games being played by the challenger who knows Gonzalez maybe better than anyone.
Is going to step
See, this is the thing. Supposedly Dakota Kai wants to take credit for showing Raquel Gonzalez what she knows. Well, you know that saying, Dakota Kai didn't taught her everything that Dakota Kai knows. She holds some of those cards reserved for her. Can't wait to see what she pulls out to outsmart her former best friend. But I got faith in this Texan girl 100%. If she's made it this far and has almost annihilated every single woman in that women's roster, the only one to put out so far, I mean, people that come in and out, because there's more talent coming in. That way I can go through all of them. But right now, Dakota Kai is the one that she has to defeat.
Showcasing that strength more and more time. And Kai will play out for just a moment.
Great strategy from Kai trying to isolate the body part.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. Nice kick, and that's why she's team kick. That's why she's team kick, Dakota Kai. Because that is her plus advantage. While Raquel's strength, Dakota Kai, she's got some tricks up her sleeve. So far, she pulled that one that she kept quiet. She was reserving for this moment.
Frustrating the champion. You know, we start to see a crack in the champion's armor.
Got that one. Whoa. Brought her in, slammed her in.
We're seeing it again tonight. Raquel Gonzalez has always been ice cold, stoic, always in control.
Pink HBK is getting dismantled here by Big Mommy Cool.
Let's go back in time. Let's not forget she's been run.
Second follow-away slam. She is in rage mode now.
Under the skin and into the mind of the champ, Raquel Gonzalez. Who knows how Raquel's going to react to that? She's never been put in that position before.
High the top rope, we're going to fly.
Cross body, and oh, look at Raquel here. I'm telling you, strength is her power. But of course, Dakota Kai's fighting it here, trying to fight it. And what can she do here? A little raw strength. Oh! Slammed her on the top turnbuckle. And a kick to the gut while she's at it.
The shoulder, the biceps, something like having difficulty completing that military press on Dakota Kai there.
Well, we see another follow-away slam. 3 follow-away slams from Wait a minute. Dakota Kai pulled out of oh, I think she just picked the body part. She just got her right up her left arm, I believe. Oh, and the kick to the corner.
Perfectly. Gonzalez to the outside. And again, Dakota Kai knows she can only win the championship pinfall submission. She's got to get Gonzalez back, and when Gonzalez is out.
That was a replay of the kick heard around the world that started this whole breakdown between the two.
Referee's the 5.
How fortunate for Gonzalez. She may have saved the NXT Women's Championship.
Dakota Kai trying her best. On the count of 9, able to get in the ring. Rolls the champion over. Do we have a new champion tonight? Gonzalez just kicked out at 2. You got to imagine, Wade, and you can see the look in the eyes of Dakota Kai. If Dakota Kai would have hit that kick and Gonzalez would have fallen in the ring, we may have had a new women's champion.
I mean, check out the impact.
Okay, that kick I saw. That's what let her to. Here I thought Dakota Kai was going to take advantage on the outside.
To Raquel Gonzalez, and it's so difficult for Dakota Kai to put Raquel, get her back in the ring in a timely fashion in order to get that pinfall. You're right there. Oh, that kick, that Yakuza kick connects in the ring, and Raquel stays in the ring. We have a new NXT Women's Champion.
Champion roll to the outside, Beth right now trying to get away maybe from the offensive onslaught by the challenger, Dakota Kai. Another precision kick to the jaw.
Got the advantage here. Oh my goodness, she is just
Again, Gonzalez
trying to annihilate on her here. Two count.
Is Gonzalez. I said on Twitter, 14 years led to this match.
Oh, how about this moment? Once again, straight to the jaw.
Really got to look code breaking that last move.
What's been affected in this matchup continues to go to the jaw.
I said she is done being called a sidekick as well.
Yeah, there's an absolute disgrace that anybody on this planet would ever produce somebody like Dakota Kai to be a mere sidekick. Way too talented, way too good. Even more disgraceful that her supposed best friend,
Whoa!
Raquel Gonzalez, reduced her to that.
After several shoves of the foot, smacked her, clotheslined her, boot to the face. You're only bringing out the worst in this girl. And Dakota Kai suffering for it.
Steve, a strategic beatdown from Dakota Kai so far in this.
And are we going to see a sidewalk slam? Close to the rope, what's she going to do here? Oh, nice.
Champion into the cover, looking like
2 count. It either would have been a 2 count or she could have had her hands on the ropes.
So tight, she really had to force her way out of it.
One more time, we can see the force here. Raquel Gonzalez coming across the ribs of Dakota Kai.
Well, we talk a lot about Dakota Kai, but Ben, you got to talk about Raquel Gonzalez. Certainly has stepped up as champion.
I mean, she's envisioned herself as the face of the women's division. She doesn't want to live in mediocrity. She wants to finish things up right here.
Looking for it. And she connected that.
Whoa! She was going to do like a slam. Oh, and now she's spinning her head by the turnbuckles. That's a good strategy by Raquel Gonzalez. Really good strategy. And I'm pretty sure for Dakota Kai, that rung her bell. Well, look, she's smiling, I think.
That arm there.
That scorpion kick, which I love, by the way, from Dakota Kai. Not to say it's because I'm a Scorpio, but still, she perfects it awesomely. Only a 2 count here. That was a good spot right there. And look at how she swung her 2 times by the middle turnbuckle, rung her bell. Still, she got up smilingly, and from that scorpion kick to that power bomb, finally connected. Only got a 2 count. Right here, back, kicked her in the knee. It's in the middle ropes. Kicked her in the back. Now by the kidney area, back in the head. How about the shoulder blades? Oh, nice. Meteoric and Rana, and her face landed on the mat. Trying to do that pin. But yeah, look how she rolled over and got her wrapped in her arms. Another pop. Oh my goodness. A reverse power bomb and she landed halfway to the top rope and landed on the walkway of the ramp. Look at that. Oh my goodness. The back landed on that walkway of the entrance ramp.
The Capital Wrestling Center. We got to be mindful of something when you get something to qualify. This isn't a normal entry in NXT. That ring entryway extends to the ring. That's not a soft landing.
But nothing about that is soft. No padding whatsoever. Dakota's Kai. Dakota's back.
Kai, Gonzalez, locking eyes. The 2 former friends, bitter rivals.
Get at each other.
Oh,
Oh, she was going to go for another quote breaker. Landed on her ass. Oh, that kick from Dakota Kai to the chin. That didn't even knock crazy. Oh, whisk past her right there. It looked like it barely connected. You got her on the knees on her left knee. Oh, backbreaker. That was. I'm surprised that even connected. Oh, almost. Yeah, almost a 3 count. I love that sequence right there from these two. So that first kick really did it and did not phase it. The other one kind of whizzed past her, did some sort of a unique backstabber right there, close to 3. And now verbally torturing Raquel here, looking into her eyes. The evilness of Dakota Kai here. Oh, now she got her by the throat. Raquel got her by the throat. Could it be that slam down? No. Oh, rolled up. She rolled her out from the bottom, from the middle to bottom. Not all the way from the bottom.
And Dakota Kai now, right, have to turn it up a notch. Looking to go high risk. Will she get the reward?
Top rope. Oh! The version of the coup de grace.
Into the trigger.
2 count. That can maybe hurt, but Dakota Kai, she's got to stay on her. She's got to stay on her. She already got a couple of weak spots. She's hurting the gun. Her left arm.
What is Kai going to have to do?
She's got to stay on her.
Dakota Kai's asking herself that very same question as she's learning what her former best friend truly is.
Can she rise her up? She's too much weight. Gut wrench bomb and right on the turnbuckle again. Top turnbuckle.
These women know each other so well.
The damage that Dakota Kai has already sustained to that midsection, that will not help things. And now Balor's precariously on that second row. Julian, both ladies. Kai getting the better of it.
Wait a minute.
Both these women showing you what it means to be the NXT Women's Champion.
Now headbutts from Dakota Kai. 3 headbutts.
Oh my!
What's she gonna do here? Oh, kick to the head.
Upside
Down while she's standing in the middle turnbuckle. Forward. Oh no! Oh, she got her boot. Oh no! Is she gonna do a high slam down from the top, from the middle turnbuckle? Oh my God! Oh, that's gotta be it. 1, 2, still the champion. Yes.
Gonzalez tonight knew she was into the fight of her career. But in the end, the result is the same. Still on top of the women's division here in NXT, Raquel Gonzalez.
After multiple attempts throughout this match, Gonzalez knew what her ace in the hole was. Dakota Kai right here. Gonzalez shifting momentum mid-air. And this would be the decisive moment. The Dakota Kai driving Dakota Kai to the mat. And once again, Raquel Gonzalez stands tall atop the NXT Women's Division.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
I mean, Raquel Gonzalez makes it look effortless. Incredible moment for an incredible champion.
The NXT Women's Division still goes for one woman, and that woman is Raquel Gonzalez.
Whoa! I was gonna say something that's gonna tell me that this is far from over, but then again, I could be wrong. What do we got here? Kaylee Ray! Kaylee Ray is here. She's gonna go for the biggest gun in the NXT women's division in the States. She already had her taste of the UK women's belt. Now she's going to go for the true gold. I've seen some of her matches. She is impressive. But after just unleashing herself here, are we going to expect some huge things from Kaylee Ray?
Oh yeah, but nevertheless, that match that was physical. Out of all the matches that Raquel has been with defending the belt, that one was the most physical. Dakota nearly gave Raquel a run for his money, but yeah, we both knew that Raquel was still going to walk out, still the NXT Women's Champion.
Hats off to both of them. I love the match. I really do. Dakota Kai brought everything she had, everything. Like I said, she unleashed some tricks that haven't been seen before, that she kept to herself, that she was going to save specifically for this match. And indeed, she brought him in, but also she brought her heart, her passion, her integrity. She brought in everything. But Raquel, of course, she wasn't gonna take her former best friend lightly. She was gonna bring everything she had to, and then some. And she showed Dakota Kai why she is worthy of still retaining the NXT Women's Championship. And now with the arrival of Kaylee Ray, it's like, oh my God. Now it's only going to get better from here. It's going to get more exciting. Carrying Cross, getting ready for the fight of his life.
Samoa Joe tonight's main event.
You're talking about here's the title match. How about the most anticipated rematch in NXT UK?
Oh, they're going to bring this up now? I think it's a little early, a little premature. They could have seen this for like the middle of the event. Nonetheless, they're drawing off Vault.
Of the year 2020 in WWE.
I think their first meeting, man, like I said, having to see that match, it was something else, man. That was another level of intensity between these two guys. I hope that these two guys bring the same level of intensity from the first bout to this one. They got to raise the volume way more. They got to take it to an extreme other level. You would have seen their first match, you wouldn't believe your eyes and how long, how physical they went with each other.
Just lost control.
Is there any hope for any attraction in finding balance and peace?
I see that's the well point in there. I don't know if it's different from
Walter became my nightmare.
I'm standing here in front of you as the longest reigning NXT UK champion in history.
For 800 plus days.
His world like a colossus.
Over 800 plus days.
The NXT
That is history.
United Kingdom
That is.
champion.
Nightmares can come back.
Walter is a history
Oh
maker.
my God.
And he was an indie sensation before arriving to the UK, man. You would never in your wildest dreams ever see the likes of Walter.
I'm now ready to become his nightmare.
It is official. Walter will defend his NXT UK Championship against Alien Dragon at NXT TakeOver 36. The world will be watching the most anticipated NXT UK title match in history.
What we'll be watching, but also there will be a crowd inside
NXT TakeOver.
CWC to cheer on both of these guys or boo these guys, however the world feels, however the NXT universe feels. But this one is going to be another epic fight between the Dragunov and Walter.
That's what it is.
The unbeatable kingdom will flow right on. Will become the NXT UK champion.
And now a moment of truth, man. There has been nobody, even though I've never seen NXT UK with frequency, but having to hear their first bout and how it surpassed the talk of the town in social media and internet reports around the world.
You could feel the intensity.
This has major main event status written all over. So something told me to watch the first bout right after it aired. And I did. I took a chance at it, and oh my god, I just couldn't believe my eyes. How physical, how annihilating, how destructive these two guys were with each other. How Ilya Dragunov was just, man, no matter how many times Walter put him down, he just keeps standing up and keeps coming back at him. There was no way to make him quit, but then at the very end, I think the guy was like already at the point where he was out of gas. And that was it, man. He gave it everything he had in that first encounter with Walter. He brought everything that he had. Hopefully now he's got everything, all of that energy saved up and something when dealing with Walter. Obviously, the first one, the first was epic. I hope this one is just as epic, or they raise it up to level 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a good thing that they saved their second encounter for TakeOver 36. If they would have had it for UK, I'm pretty sure it would have been another kind of like a spotlight stealer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it belongs on a bigger event landscape. And they for TakeOver 36.
In the longest reign in the modern era for Walter.
With a play like this, it can only be described as surreal. Everybody's been asking how can anyone take
if you ever have a chance, you should see the first match. You wouldn't believe your eyes of how physical these two guys got with each other.
The mood has changed here at the CWC. Walter brings an imposing presence unlike any other superstar we've ever seen.
Brought by the nobility, the majesty, the elegance of that man, the General Walter.
Ring General Walter. Not pronounced Walter as it's written. It's pronounced like if it was with a B.
New York was when Walter won the NXT UK title.
Although they say Walter, but like in his native tongue, of course, it's pronounced Walter.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT United Kingdom Championship.
Nice.
Introducing the challenger.
Jessica Carter's the referee for this match.
Weighing at 210 pounds.
Those marks are really drawn in previous weeks. Yeah, those are the two main components that he has: heart and determination.
His opponent.
That's what makes that man so driven.
Weighing in at 297 pounds. Representing Imperium. He is the NXT United Kingdom Champion.
Being the unbeatable ring general Walter and leader
Something
of
to think about
the
this matchup. The only man
nothing like that.
to have beaten Walter
Nothing like
it. Dragunov. That took place though October 15th, 2020. Dragunov will not accept failure. A trait instilled within him by his parents. Can Dragunov persevere here tonight?
Here we go. Here we go. Big time fight scenery, man. Big time fight scenery. Already taunting Ilya Dragunov. Already taunting him.
Bandage on his forehead, something from last week in the match against Roger Strong.
Trying to throw in a kick.
They're trying to square up right now with Walter.
A lot of confidence been tested in the last couple of weeks here at NXT. Preparing for this moment.
Walter quickly closing the gap between he and Dragunov.
Oh, see, and there's some there's some intangibles that Ilya Dragunov carries. Of course, his quickness, because Walter, he may be a little just a tad slow, but hey, Dragunov has got the advantage on speed. That's how he can take advantage of some quick moves. Maybe not as effective, but obviously Walter is a powerful guy.
870. You deserve to be arrogant if that's it.
Now Walter again right on top of Ilya Dragunov. Not much of a feeling out process. These two know each other so very well.
Wrestling here with some headlocks.
Another nice counter by Walter. Back to the
some counter headlocks.
Ilya Dragunov is a superstar who feeds off of pain.
Oh, and already some shots. The kidneys here, man, by Walter.
Continue to turn drive, it turned up to a 10. And if Dragunov can transform that offense into motivation.
Forearm shot.
Certainly will not go hungry tonight. This match is going to be pain personified, I suspect, for both competitors.
Walter latching on to Dragunov. Dragunov quickly able to fight his way free. Now Dragunov trying to take Walter over.
Look at that. See? Look how determined Dragunov is. Doesn't matter if he gets overpowered by Walter. He will find a way to take him down. He'll find a way to like some sort of a submission. Look at this! My goodness! Oh man! Oh, I am in this match 100%. Look at that! Oh, Jesus, man! See, I think that could have been a minus on
Stitches on his face that he got just a few days ago on NXT TV. Clearly, maybe an issue later on in the match if that gets opened up.
We talk about the first encounter between these
two. That could be like a dig song sleeve with Walter. If he's trying to get a little bit antsy, a little bit of anxiety, doesn't know what to do, like, that'll be something for later if everything else fails on Walter. How to dominate Ilya Dragunov.
Capital Wrestling Center feeding the intensity of the challenger here tonight. And now Walter trying to create separation, but look at Dragunov.
And this is a big surprise. Walter is used to getting into matches and dominating from the beginning. It has to be said, Ilya Dragunov has taken the front seat so far in the early goings of this one.
Oh, it's been 10 months since that first matchup when we heard from Dragunov. Said he's now ready to become Walter's nightmare. As Walter hooks the big drop.
Well, look at, he's still holding on to that headlock.
See Dragunov just gripping his head. Look at the color of Walter's head. Beginning to turn red from the blood flow.
Always moving forward, the fighting spirit of Ilya Dragunov. Capital Wrestling Center been waiting for this matchup since it was announced. And again, Walter now just doing anything he can to break the hold.
Walter, kind of desperation in the matchup. There you go. Back to top with a huge strike.
Good shots by Walter here, but Ilya Dragunov returning fire here. Look at that. Look at that hard one. But he's still on his feet. Was going to go for that chop, but he blocked it.
Trying to wrestle down the champion.
Tried to trip him down. Oh, there you go. He brought him down.
Looking for another submission.
On that hand lock, that arm lock.
That chop can cause very intelligent here by Dragunov to isolate.
Kind of like almost like a what did Brock Lesnar used to do? Morlock. Yeah, kind of like a Morlock.
Doing a nice job too, keeping Walter close to him, not to feel the effects of those chops.
Yeah, now he's got the better of Walter here. Obviously, he's learned from his first match. He knows that there's more that he can do to Walter. And he's doing it. Look at Walter, of course, the advantage of his strength.
Look at the veins popping out in Dragunov, just trying everything he can.
Let's see how he overcomes this. He just plants him, he sits him on the top. Oh my goodness, the sound of that chop, man. I haven't heard anything like that since Big Show. We used to do them loud chops, man. That was just as loud.
That massive chop is a big part of it.
Watch out guys, right out here. Hey, Walter, we've seen this in the
Wait a
past.
minute. Powerbomb on the apron. Oh, God.
First, those straight on.
Get the sense that now
I hope that don't get Dragunov discouraged, mess with his mind, because obviously that shot that's what can do to a competitor. Maybe more. Just kicks him while he's at it.
It's just that nasty side now. Walter could be looking for a sleep.
That sleeper hold. But he's blocking is not all the way in.
Trying to keep his arms extended now, allowing Walter.
See, and so far, Ilya Dragunov has been a couple of steps ahead when it comes to Walter trying to apply some sort of a lock, some sort of a hold. He's been on his game trying to avoid that it gets applied. Oh, this German suplex. Oh my God, he was only on his feet for a bit until he came down. This is insane. Wasn't that Big Show loud? Yeah, that middle shot on that apron. And right here, the German suplex. Spaghetti legs. Then he came down. Trying to do maybe some sort of a leg pep or something. And he's almost like Dragunov is fighting like hell to make sure that he don't get over, but unfortunately, the leg crab. And all of the weight goes down on Dragunov's lower back. He is biting his fingers to make sure that he don't tap. But now look at Walter, he's just torturing him. Now the STF. He is torturing Dragunov, man. Now cross face.
You talked about Walter's face bed turning colors earlier tonight. What about Dragunov's face now? As Walter and his weight is pointed out, nearly 300 pounds across the back.
Getting up. They're both getting up here. Snap mirror. Hard kick to the back.
a single opportunity to deliver extra pain to the challenger, especially apparently to that spine of Ilya Dragunov.
Slow the complexion of this matchup down.
Oh, forearm shot to Dragunov. Return fire. Walter again. Another hard one by Dragunov. Another one by Walter. Another hard one now into chops. A sleeper hold.
Walter the sleeper again.
And now this one is thoroughly applied. Now I've got out of it. Oh, try to do like a spike power driver, I think. What, Dragunov? What is Dragunov? Oh, nice. Did a backflip on him. And that might have took it out everything that Dragunov had. No, oh, nice jump kick. That was awesome. That would be something that you would see like in a Mortal Kombat video game. Oh, knee to the gut. Spin back. Oh, he's got. Ooh, nice. Two count.
Dragunov desperately clinging on. You know for sure there's no way that has to
There, after that spin back around, I don't think he wanted to do a clothesline. And that move right there, I don't know what they call it. It was a good move by Walter. He only got a 2 count.
Walter tonight, Wade, of course, wants to remind how just the world, how dominating he is, leading by example for the rest of Imperium, which is watching this match closely.
So he kicks Walter's up, but then the kicks he returns power while Walter's standing like, to the back of the knee of his left knee. Oh, Jesus, a shot to the back of the neck. Oh, and then now chop again. Jeez. Like what Bobby Heenan used to say, like chopping wood. What did Walter just chop wood right here? Look at the chest of Dragunov. He's got to will himself to get up, and he's back up. Oh, and a big boot. Jesus, man. And he drops like if he got a gunshot in him, man.
And Walter realizes that, just stalking his prey.
We talk about
Look at it. Damn!
well, there's an extra help
Trying to decapitate him. And look at throwing out returning fire. Chops, but then of course just slapping him in the face. And he's daring Walter to shoot back. Oh my goodness. See what I'm talking about? How physical these two are getting with each other. And it's mostly drawing it out. Oh, nice. With that clothesline, he lured him in and tried to do like some sort of a hold. Yeah, Walter's getting up out of it while Dragunov is still trying to do some sort of a maneuver while holding on to his arm and his fist. Look at him. Oh, look at him. Oh, Jesus, man. Those chops on the side of his neck, man. He is trying to weaken Walter at any cost. Look at that. And on the other side of the neck, too. That is awesome work by Dragunov. Look at it now with those elbow shots. Oh, but look at Walter now. Oh, he's got him over his shoulder. Now with the elbow shots to the face. Oh, he's on his feet. Oh, nice. Knee to the jaw, man. Oh, my God. See how physical these guys are getting? I'm telling you, man, this is only just shades of what I saw in their first match, man. They're going beyond that bottom. Oh, my God. Man, they're clothesline on Dragunov and out a clothesline. No, this is good. No. 2 count. Yes. Oh. This is this match. This is how I've been in tune with ever since their first battle for the NXT UK title when it aired on NXT UK. Man, this was just the same. But this one, they raised the volume a whole lot more. They went beyond maximum. They're going beyond maximum.
The Wrestling Center fired up. What a match. 10 months in the making for the rematch. The most
10 months in the rematch.
In NXT UK history. Walter, the longest reigning champion in WWE's modern era, to his feet. The challenger.
And the beauty of it is not even the chop to the back. On the upper part of its back, but look at Dragunov. He's sucking it in. Look at it, he absorbed it like if it was a sponge. Oh my God, Dragunov. I think he's in the zone. He is in the zone. Oh, now he returned fire. He did it to him. German suplex. Oh, I believe Dragunov has a chance. Yeah, man. He's got like this. Oh, look at that. That jump kick to the back of his head. Oh, that knee shot. Running knee shot. Oh, my. Get him over. Oh, okay. I like that. He got him over even though it was like on the side. But it's only a 2 count. Oh, man. This is an awesome match, bro. Like I'm saying, I don't think you're gonna hear me sound like this with the rest of the matches, because this one is on a whole different scale, a whole different level. These two guys, man, are kicking each other's asses physically. And now look at Walter begging off, and he's up and Dragunov's on the top rope. He's like, "Screw you, man!" Oh, and a drop kick, but he got him on the right arm. Good aim. He's got to keep on going. What's he going to do here? Oh, senton by Dragunov. Yeah, he's got to keep on going. Oh, he ran into the sleeper hold by Walter. No, man. Oh, my God. Oh! He landed on his head. Jesus, man. But he's still on his feet. Oh! Just dashed him on the back of his neck. Jesus, man. Dragunov, he brought something extra, man. I knew he was going to bring something extra. That extra energy that he needs. My God, man. Look at that. Landed on his head going backwards. Like an overhead suplex. And look at him return fire. Just dashed him with a freaking form to the back of his neck. Oh, and look at that running kick, too. Oh! On the verge of almost being a 3. On the verge of almost being a 3. Not a 2.5. But on the verge of being a 3. But he can't stop here. He can't get emotional. He can't lose focus. He's got to get at it. He's close. He's got to stay on him. He's got to stay on him. He's got to stay on him. Come on. Come on, Dragunov. You're close. You're close to ending his reign, man. 870 days. It's got to come to an end here. It's got to end here. Even though these guys are chanting Walter, but this is Dragunov's night, man. It's got to be. Look at those chops, man. He's giving everything. Oh, nice. Shot to his left knee. Oh, and that massive chop by Walter. Two count. Yes. That could have been a 3-2, man. I don't want to yell too loud because we got people sleeping by now. Oh, nice! What a suplex from the middle rope of the corner. I'm pretty sure that rocked Walter here. Oh, and a drop kick to the face. He still has it, man. He's still got that will, man. He's still got working with that extra energy that he's brought in. As long as he's working with that extra energy, his take will not go to the E. I promise you that. Come on, Dragunov. No! Massive jump kick by Walter. Oh my God. No. Bar bomb. Oh, yes. Dragunov will not go down. Look at them bruises that Dragunov is. Look at them bruises, man. And even Walter too, man. These two are taking each other to such limit. It's not even a joke, man. This is good shit. This is real good shit. Oh, and a slap to the face back and forth. To Dragunov. Oh, and a knee shot to the chest. Walter, another power bomb. Oh, man. Could this be the finish that Walter needs to continue with his reign? Frog splash. 1, 2. Yes. He kicked out. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Yeah, look at that knee to the chest, man. His right knee to the chest of Dragunov. And that power bomb leading to that splash. That massive splash on top. And now Walter's just torturing Dragunov. Now mauling him. He's mauling Dragunov here at his mercy. Another sleeper hold. Now he's going. Oh, look at how he got out of it. Easily. Oh, and a boot to the face. Damn it. Dragunov. Oh, nice. I think that was a headbutt to the chest or a forearm to the chest. But Dragunov is still in this, man. Oh, and a forearm to the head of Walter, and Walter's still on the floor. And now he's mauling him too. He's returning that mauling, that feeling now of sleeper hold. He's got a sleeper hold on Walter. Walter's on his knees. He's gonna get up. He's gonna get up on his feet. And he still has the weight of Dragunov. What is he going to do? How's he going to break this up? Oh my God, is he gonna climb up with Dragunov on him? What, all the way to the top? No, just the middle rope. Oh, he got it broken. He broke it off. He's gonna get on him with those forearm shots to the neck, to the side of his face. And another sleeper will apply.
Again, the sleeper's locked in by Dragunov again, trying to squeeze the will, trying to squeeze the life, trying to squeeze the championship.
My God, look at that.
Out of Walter.
How he's adding so much pressure to that sleeper hold and his weight on the back of Walter.
All the way to Dragunov,
Look at
laying down on him.
And back on his feet. The UK champion is back on. Now he drops to the back, and he still hasn't applied. He still has it on him. Yeah, he's trying to get all the breath out of the champ. Yeah. One. More shots. He's kicking him. He's kicking him to the side of the head. Mauling him on the back. Mauling him back and forth. He's just getting desperate here. Trying to do everything that he can, and now he's got him by the hair. Oh, what a chop to the back of the neck. Forearm to the back of the neck. And the sleeper hold back applied. Strong enough. It's help, and he tapped. He tapped. Oh my God. He did it. Oh, strong enough did it, man. He finally accomplished his goal. New UK champion. He did it all by himself, man. Yes. Wow. He defeated the undefeatable. He conquered the unconquerable. Any more lines you want to add to that?
He took down the 300-pound gorilla.
Yeah. He didn't need to get him in a cage and spank him. No. He had to unleash him out of his cage to let him know who's master. He tortured the son of a bitch. Just as much as torture as he got, he returned fire. And Ilya Dragunov has finally landed as UK champion, man. Oh, how I enjoyed this match. Just as much as I did the first time around, these two men raised up the volume to that colored peak. Oh, man. This is wrestling. This is a hell of a fight. If TakeOver wants to highlight at least one match that stood out, this is the one. But I'm still looking forward to the other matches. But this one, man, my God, this one scored off the charts yet again. And he made Walter tap. And he did it. He did it. And look at that. Now he's standing over him. Yeah, it was chaotic. It was chaotic. It was relentless. But damn it, Dragunov, he did not quit. He did not stop, man. This is good shit, man. If I were to cry, man, I don't care if people call it whistle fight. I know I called the guy that saw CM Punk before him back in wrestling whistle fight, but damn it, this shit is real. This shit is real, man. These two guys, oh my God, spectacular performance. Hats off to both. Ilya Dragunov, hats off to Walter. An incredible milestone of 870 days as UK champion, but hey, his reign had to come to an end. I mean, he'll always be in the history books as the longest reigning UK champion, but somebody has to knock him off the perch already, and that man became Ilya Dragunov. It had to be. Like I said, the first match that I seen them two, my God, it was stupendous. But this one, man, this one to me became mouth-watering. I enjoyed the hell out of this.
Gentlemen, Cameron Grimes, the new $1 million champion. How does it feel?
It's literally there's a man that's looking down on me right now. And he's smiling ear to ear. Because his boy just became a champion. And not only a champion, Mackenzie Mitchell, $1 billion champion.
You know, I said I came here looking for someone who could carry on the legacy of the $1 million man. And when I saw the fight in you, every time I watch you get in the ring, sometimes you got beat up in the better room, but but you have never been a quitter, and you weren't a quitter tonight. And because you weren't a quitter, you are the new $1 million champion. And I say that calls for a big celebration. So here's where we're going to start. And young lady, you don't have to go party with us, but you go have a good time too, because this man is my man. He's the man carrying on the legacy of the $1 million man, and I couldn't be prouder of you, pal.
The party don't have to stop tonight, Ted. Just like this money ain't gonna stop. The party ain't gonna stop tonight, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, the $1 million celebration. You and me, we're going
To the
Yes!
Joe is getting his mindset ready for tonight's main event. That match, I'm looking forward to see how that one's gonna end.
Joe,
There's William Regal.
I was thinking about the differences over the years. I'm very grateful, though, that you came back and helped me sort out the KOC. Look at you now, you've got your boots on and your tape, and you're doing what you do best, you're back on the active roster. And as the general manager of NXT, I have to stay unbiased and hope that your championship match tonight entertains the fans.
Yep. It will.
But I want you to know, I want you to kick his ass.
Unbiased, right? He's sparing for Joe to win. So do I, man. See Joe back in the ring, man. It's gonna be something else. I can't wait for that match.
Absolutely. You know, we talked about all night long. What a night it's been here for NXT TakeOver 36. But coming up next, a personal rivalry in recent NXT memory. It's going to be 2 out of 3 falls.
Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. This is going to be really good between these two.
Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole.
But this is Adam Cole's actual exit, and let's not forget his contract ends. Well, technically it's ended. So now we gotta wonder what's next for Adam Cole. Is he sticking with WWE, or he might land elsewhere? But still, we expect this performance to be one of the best that Adam Cole has ever had. Because every single match that Adam Cole had in NXT has always been the greatest, has always been the best. Because Adam Cole has always been about the performance. He has been one of the greatest. He still is one of the greatest performers that wrestling has ever seen. You know, if we wouldn't have seen him in Ring of Honor, then we wouldn't have known who Adam Cole was all of them. You know, and he's a guy that can hang with the best. Especially with a guy he's been up and down the road with in Ring of Honor too. And now it's NXT. They're going to knock this one out of the park. The fans are going to talk about this one. Just like the last match that I was so into, that one is going to be talked about first. But this is Kyle O'Reilly, this is Adam Cole, man. This is going to be something really special. A traditional match, the first one. Then it would be a street fight. And if it ever comes down to a third fight, a steel key.
The undisputed finale. The end of an era. The end of the era. And no matter what happens, for better, for worse, I walk away with closure. When I think about everything that the undisputed era has accomplished, and I think how you have this preconceived notion that you somehow were a huge part of that journey, you are kidding yourself. You talk about everything that we've been through, everything we've accomplished, everything we've done together. Without me, you are nothing. Do you hear me? Without Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly is nothing. You wouldn't have even made it to NXT without me. You would have never won a championship without me. You would have never been able to stand in front of a 15,000-seat arena with people chanting undisputed without me. It was always Adam Cole. It always has been Adam Cole. It always will be. It blows my mind That you somehow have tricked yourself into thinking that you're on the same level as a guy like me. I am a once-in-a-lifetime superstar.
Nobody can touch me. No one ever has. No one ever will. I am the greatest superstar that this brand has ever seen. I carried you on my back. The entire world knows it. Hell, even your wife knows it.
We're going to fight again in the sidewalk. We're going to fight again. You can't say and do the things he's done. Get away.
Now that I don't give a damn, I'm the most dangerous man you've ever stepped foot in.
At TakeOver 36, I end Kyle O'Reilly. And that is undisputed.
You mean nothing to me.
I think this is one of the best video packages I've ever seen leading up to that actual fight. They couldn't have put it any better, to be honest. This is one of the elements that I think the main roster is missing when it comes to displaying a presentation of an upcoming fight. This one really knocks it out of the park. It builds anticipation. I don't know what the smarts, the marks, people from the internet are rapping and saying, certain things and little bits of what's going on with this guy. That doesn't get me hyped up for NXT TakeOver business. Well, that's their opinion. You don't have to be brainwashed by making you think and say, oh, well, this guy's right or this person is not. I mean, if you don't believe it yourself, what can you believe? You know, these guys come out here every single night and they bust ass so that the fans can give the thumbs up, the thumbs down. Like I said, if we didn't know about these guys, then maybe we would have been like halfway. But now, since we know about them, what they've done in the past before coming to NXT, and all the way with absolute certainty. So I know whoever wins out of this match, doesn't matter if it's Adam Cole or if it's Kyle O'Reilly, I expect a hell of a show. I expect a hell of a presentation. I expect a hell of a match from these two. Because it's like I said, this is the last between both of them. Because they, like I said, they've been with each other. They traveled around the world together. They were in Ring of Honor, other than NXT. They've been as close as brothers can be. And now if they're fighting against each other, I'm pretty sure they're going to put on one hell of a match. That's all that I expect from these two. It's kind of hard to favor who will get the win. It's really hard. But I kind of sense that this is Adam Cole's exit from NXT at a huge rate. Then I would sense that maybe Kyle O'Reilly would finally surpass Adam Cole. But Adam Cole's going to give everything he's got. Kyle O'Reilly's going to give everything he's got. I really am expecting a hell of a show with these two in this special, what do you call it? Special three different type of matches, triple threat theater. And at least they're not gimmick matches. This is real shit. For the last time, Adam Cole, bye-bye.
So we're going to do this every time.
Look at that, they start with kicks. Now they're attacking each other in this traditional match.
O'Reilly dropping Cole comes
O'Reilly with a kick to the chest, and that brought Adam Cole out. Whoa, and a knee to the chest, running from the apron. Back, yeah, going ping pong style from bashing his face into the steel steps and then kick to the chest, back forth, back forth, back forth. And Adam Cole rocking, but Adam Cole returns square with that kick to the face, and he lands outside of the ring. And that almost put Kyle O'Reilly into next week. Yeah, it's supposed to be a traditional match, but hey, they can still do some things on the outside. Whoa! Kyle O'Reilly reversed it quick. It was supposed to be Adam Cole throwing it to Kyle O'Reilly and with the steel steps. It did not look that way.
Cole clearly trying for that brainbuster, and thankfully for Kyle O'Reilly's safety in this matchup and continuation in the matchup, managing to reverse it.
And now O'Reilly entering Cole, able to catch. O'Reilly is Cole.
Adam Cole completely suffering in Kyle O'Reilly, playing possible. Again, Kyle O'Reilly just too quick for it.
Whoa! You hear that boom connecting with his face? A knee shot to the gut. Kyle O'Reilly to Adam Cole and a kick to the back of the head and a punch with a swing.
O'Reilly for the first fall into the cover and a kick out.
Two count.
Not even hooking a leg on that one, immediately gaining the
doing like one of those slight chops while Adam Cole is just blocking his face. Not doing the submission move. Look at that. Look how he's torturing Adam Cole here and then right into an ankle lock.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills from the master himself, Kyle.
Pretty much shades of the last bout at a takeover. Two hard kicks to the face. Oh, ducks. And one kick. Oh, and a mid-air kick. Adam Cole to Kyle O'Reilly. Cover, 2 count.
Yeah, let me tell you this, you lose the first fall, you leave yourself a mountain to climb. It ain't the end as we take another look. Into the jaw from Kyle O'Reilly, but let me tell you this, you leave a mountain to climb if you don't get the first.
I disagree with you 100%, Wade. The first fall is the most important. Whoever snags that first victory sets the tone for the rest of this match.
Oh, an enziguri. Mid-air enziguri. What? Oh, you thought it was going to go for the clothesline. Now he does it. After blocking another kick of Adam Cole.
Kicking out at 2. Again, the pace these two are setting.
This just closed right there with some real momentum from Kyle O'Reilly. Adam Cole just about.
Oh, a super kick in midair.
Drop by the super kick.
Cole not going for the cover. That is a surprise. That caught Kyle O'Reilly first on the door.
Could we see a return fire here? No, it was going to go for the, yeah. Kyle O'Reilly got the first one. Kyle O'Reilly got the first fall.
The winner of the first fall is Kyle O'Reilly.
Man, Adam Cole can't believe it.
Where anything goes.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. But look at Adam Cole. He's discombobulated from that first ball. That's gonna rock with his mind now. Fight.
Just one fall away from victory is Kyle O'Reilly, and with the proverbial.
Now they can get the weapons that they want and use them on each other. And this kid Kyle is still not finished with Adam Cole here, because Adam Cole now is getting desperate. And now he's got easy access. No! Kick to the gut. The chair's been exposed because Kyle brought that out. No! The edge of the chair to the gut. Kyle O'Reilly.
That was Kyle O'Reilly. Who requested the street fight? Adam Cole, because this is his wheelhouse. He is a man who has no compassion or empathy for other human beings.
Try to pull a vertical.
Very
Kyle. Some knee shots to the face. 3 of them, and Adam Cole sitting pretty in that chair. Kyle brings out a garbage can. Covers Adam Cole with it. That's like he's been mugged. About to be. Oh, a drop kick. While being covered in that trash can, sitting pretty. Oh my goodness, look at him. It looks like he passed out drunk with a trash can over him. Oh my goodness. There should be a meme about that.
To give you the ups and the downs and over the decade-long friendship between these two, but both
toss
really
that
have
trash
taken
can
their hatred for one another
into the ring, the chair.
O'Reilly, I mean,
That was
this is
used
right
into the ring.
O'Reilly's
I was
wheelhouse.
going to toss Adam Cole.
No, I'd say quite the opposite. It's Adam Cole's wheelhouse, but somehow Kyle
Now
O'Reilly
with some
is
toys
taking
to play
early
with,
goings in this
see what Adam Cole's going to pull here. He's trying to get him as he could be playing awesome. And super kick. Oh! Super kick as he was trying to set himself up. Got him in the gut, maybe in his kidneys. Yeah, he is hurt. Might have got him in the ribs, man. I'm already feeling it for him. Jesus, man. Barely gasping some air. Took some deep breaths right here. Quick ones. Oh. I think they're gonna do all three fights, all three matches. Because Adam Cole is already getting at O'Reilly with such precision, with such precision. This is Adam. He's already look at him smirking. He knows he got him now for this. Adam Cole's gonna win this street fight. That's gonna lead into the steel cage. No! How in the heck did he just let himself expose? His kidneys like that, man. And he's driving the edge of that chair into the area. Oh, God. Oh!
Could be wiping his hands here at the second fall. Welcome trash talk to go Cole could stake his claim to being the greatest NXT superstar ever here tonight.
Yeah, well, could you really argue with someone? Look at his record.
Trying to set up that chair, but a little bit difficult. Like Kyle O'Reilly trying to get maybe ounce of it that he can. Now he's got it fixed up. Forearm shot to the face. Oh, but
those injured ribs.
yeah, I mean, obviously with the effects of the air, depending on how hurt it is, obviously it's getting to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
Hold on, he's holding on. He's on that corner. Hold on again. Oh, and he kicked into that area of the stomach. Wait a minute. He ducked once. But he slid onto the post. So he avoided the chair, but he still got hurt with the post. And it still hurt the area that Adam Cole's been working on. But still Adam Cole with that smirk because he knows he's got Kyle O'Reilly's number for the street fighter. Oh, and just been
barricade everything.
launched to the barricade
The
here.
decision has to happen inside the ring. But Adam Cole right now having a lot of fun at the expense of Kyle O'Reilly. Can't get to his feet.
yeah, I'm struggling to see a path to victory for
Triple candlestick.
at this point.
Oh, and again, he just exposed himself so that Adam Cole can get a free shot. That's already twice he did that. Uh-oh. Exposing his knee.
Yeah.
And again, Is Kyle O'Reilly that? Oh, and a backstabber. Was he really that naive? He should have known how Adam Cole was going to operate. And then again, he tried to block, he tried to do all precautions.
Lockjaw.
Yeah, the lockjaw, a little tribute to his wife, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, adding the candlestick to the mouth. Is he going to give up? Nope. Oh. Elbows to the side of his head and to the neck. Look at Kyle now. He looks like he's almost out. Shocked.
Oh, just swinging. Just swinging.
Oh, he is not going to stay down. He refuses to stay down. No matter how much Adam Cole talks trash and down at O'Reilly. Oh, kicked him into the gut again. Oh, kicked him on the leg, slapped him, shot to the knee. I mean, his knees on the face, and oh, that kick to the face by Adam Cole. Doing a little gut wrench. Now that he's put him in the gut, but look at Adam. I mean, look at Kyle O'Reilly. He got out of that as German suplex. No, he's going to have to dig deep. Shut out the pain. Which is what he did just now. This could be setting up his deathbed, maybe. Oh! Looks like he just picked a part for him to play with. Oh, and that snap here. His head connected to the chair. The edge of the chair.
Both men walking wounded or crawling wounded, I should say.
Wait for it.
Oh no, he's gonna lure him in the chair. Oh, to the stomach area. Oh my God. Adam Cole. Oh, they both kicked each other. They do it again. It's like a mirror match, and now the bicycle kick on both. They both go down. Both men kicked each other at the same time. Stalemate. Oh, and both of them use the bicycle kick, and they both go down. Obviously, same strategy. Both men know each other quite so well.
This is the second fall. O'Reilly won the first fall, the traditional fall. If O'Reilly can win this street fight.
And now both are aiming for toys to play with. It looks like he just found himself a chain. A steel chain for Adam Cole to use. One of Kyle O'Reilly has found himself to play with.
And it's all legal in this street fight.
He found the same. He's got a steel chain to wrap up. Now the question is, who is going to hit the hardest? But in this case, Kyle O'Reilly has a weakness. Adam Cole doesn't. And they're both getting at each other on the side of the faces using the chains. Man, they are. Oh, but Kyle O'Reilly dropped his. So did Adam Cole as he. Oh, the super kick. My goodness. Could that be it for Adam Cole? 2. No. 2 count.
Flush. You saw the reverberation on the jaw of Kyle O'Reilly when that super kick connected, but Adam Cole unable to hook that leg at a tight pinfall.
They are out to finish one another. That is no dispute.
Crawl his way up the ramp here. Look at Kyle O'Reilly.
This is shit from Stand Deliver.
It might be wise considering the ring's littered with devastation.
Yeah,
These
it
two
is.
just want to rip each other apart.
Oh, kick to the gut again, man.
Intelligent work from Adam
I don't know
Cole.
how Kyle O'Reilly is standing on this. Wait a minute. Headlock, it looks like a headlock. Kyle O'Reilly, he was going to go for vertical. It looks like he's adding some. He added some pressure. Oh, knee to the chest. Wait a minute. Whoa! Right in front of the fans. Into that bulletproof glass that's connected to the side of the gate. Yes. Oh, his head bashed into that glass.
shattered the order on the
And
radius.
Kyle O'Reilly trying to get some breaths in. So they just like some deep breaths, but he shouldn't mess with doing deep breaths. He should just get some light breaths. Vertical, low. Swing a neck breaker.
What lengths are these two men willing to go to destroy the other here tonight? They hold on back in on the outside, making everything legal. No rules in this street fight. You can see Cole on the next point favoring that right elbow after crashing into the barricade when O'Reilly threw him off the stage entrance. What's he looking for? Again,
And a chair in his hands. Now he's setting up for two chairs, maybe. Oh, connected back to back. Not forward to forward, but back to back. I think somebody's going to be suffering a little spine damage, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's going to do a vertical. Wait a minute. Kyle O'Reilly flipped that around. Is he going to do a DVD? Oh, DVD towards a neck breaker, but nowhere near the chairs. But he sat on Cole onto the edge of the chairs.
Backfire.
This could go really nasty here. What the hell is he thinking? What's he gonna do? No, Adam Cole got him. No. Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can someone say lumbago?
Oh my God. Oh, and the kick to the back of the head. Adam Cole's got this one. And now headed to the steel cage.
The winner of the second fall is Adam Cole.
Oh my goodness.
The third and final fall will be decided
In a steel cage.
So here we go.
Yeah, and Adam Cole already wants it. But they're going to check with the trainers first to make sure that Kyle is still good to go.
Fall there. And O'Reilly is in a seriously bad way after that crash.
I'm going to search with the trainers to be sealed inside the cage.
The ribs. I don't know what the problem is here, but
steel cage is closing in right over our heads.
This is get them out.
Final fall again. Adam Cole.
Yeah, well, there is no doors to that cage. And it's not all the way in. Oh! Yeah, the cage is not all the way down yet. Oh, my goodness. They're already rolling out, and Adam Cole's going to seize some advantage here before they're actually in the cage. Oh, no, wait a minute. From the table, hardball to the table. Oh, the corner of the table. On the announcement table, that is. Now trainers are checking back with him again. Adam Cole has scored some points in this match before having to be inside of that cage officially.
He's not done. He wants to end this once and for all.
Will this be the death of Kyle O'Reilly as we see it before us?
My goodness.
Yeah, it's like exhausted. But then again, he could be playing possum.
That's right.
He could be playing possum. I mean, he's got to know how Adam Cole rolls. Yeah, it looks like he barely moved. I mean, he's barely moving his feet. Look at him. He's barely moving his feet. And now we are officially locked in.
So check it out. Kyle O'Reilly is Adam Cole seems very content with what he has done.
Yeah, now the guys
here tonight
trying to seal in
are sealing in the cage doors
to the first fall, the traditional match.
Post, I think. But yeah, that was to see the replay of the traditional match and the steel cage. I mean, the street fight. We see how Kyle O'Reilly got the first fall. Then, of course, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole knew that he was going to get Kyle O'Reilly's number in the street fight. Well, that's what set that that stomach injury that he's been dealing with all the way up to this point. With that kick shot, adding with the steel chair, the edge of that steel chair, and now the back, he suffered that back shot with the post as he slid to avoid that chair that was already planted onto that corner. Kyle tried to turn it around and threw him into that plexiglass. And right here, the unforgivable sin that the edge of those steel chairs as he landed midair first to the back. And of course, the back of that kicks to the back of Kyle O'Reilly's head to get the win. But just now, that power bomb shot to the edge of that announcer's table. And now we're resuming the match officially in the steel cage.
Yes, I don't quite believe it myself.
Adam Cole is gonna go loco on Kyle O'Reilly. He knows that he's got him. Kyle O'Reilly is in a weakened state, or it seems.
Mindset of both these men. I'll tell you this, Wade.
The real question is, it's like I stated, is he playing possum here, or did he save himself a little bit of energy? Look at this slingshot. Adam Cole goes down. He's gonna get up and right here, Kyle O'Reilly's got a strike. He's got a strike right here. Wait a minute. He's got a strike. Oh, it's a forearm shot. While he's trapped in between the steel cage fence and the ropes. 3 good shots. And I'm smelling he's going to go a knee shot to the back of Adam Cole's head. There it is.
Trying to be pulled up to the top with the cage, pinfall submission or escape. O'Reilly all the way up and down.
Oh, and he missed that. And he shot. Oh, he missed Adam Cole missed the shot to the back of the neck, and Kyle O'Reilly returns that one. That one connected by him. And it's only a 2 count. Adam Cole missed that shot. Kyle O'Reilly made sure that one connected, as he did it to Adam Cole.
Yeah, O'Reilly flying off that top turbo. Exactly how he won an NXT TakeOver stand and deliver. You talk about that killer instinct, trying to summon it up once again, but landing hard on that patella. Was Kyle O'Reilly hammered Sammy Jasmine got to the body of each of these 2 men.
And you play.
He's going through the mind now of Kyle O'Reilly, who's had a flurry of offense.
Oh, and a low blow by Adam Cole. Down goes O'Reilly.
Of course Adam Cole would sink that low.
It's all legal, but
Cole realizing killer instinct right now. This could be Cole's moment.
I'm guessing the only way to win this steel cage match is go over the cage or win by pinfall or submission. Adam Cole's already up. Kyle O'Reilly just got up and now they're getting at each other. So they're holding on to the cage and their feet are touching the top rope. Oh, and Kyle O'Reilly goes down after several shots. Adam Cole delivered onto the face. Are we smelling Adam Cole about to win this match? No. He's going to go for another move. This could be this Panama Slam. 1, 2. No! He kicked out. He kicked out of the Panama Slam. That Panama Spike. What's Cole going to do now? That's hands on. Oh, handcuffs in that bag. He's going to handcuff Kyle O'Reilly to the ropes. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Adam Cole is going to go ballistic on O'Reilly here. Kyle O'Reilly's got nowhere to go. He's stuck in between the back of the cage. Oh, a super kick. Jesus, man. Kyle's got nowhere to go, man. He is tied. Another super kick. Oh my God. Jesus, man. Oh, he got him. Oh, he's got him in a leg lock, yeah. With one hand. Yeah, he can. Oh, you made him tap! Are you serious? Yeah, G, you pointed it out. Yeah, he had a chance for this match to prolong. I mean, to make it a little bit longer. The candlestick was in reach of Adam Cole, but I guess that leg lock really did it, and that's how this match ended. They could have made this match a little bit longer, but somewhere along the way, I'm pretty sure Kyle O'Reilly had he got him in some sort of a sequence. He got him on that knee, back of the knee, or maybe front of it, but I think it was the back of his right knee. Kyle O'Reilly locked it in, and he made him tap. I'm surprised. After all this torture that he's been through, he made him tap. This is Adam Cole's last match. This is Adam Cole's last match. And now the question is, what is next for him? Is he still staying with WWE, or is he leaving to go elsewhere? Because I haven't heard anything new about if he would end up in one of the main rosters, and if there was anything scripted for him. I haven't heard anything new about that. So if there's nothing new, you can always go elsewhere. Yeah, but I guess after dealing with that pain, I guess he blocked out of his view, his mind, that he had the candlestick right there. Or at least it's made to believe that Adam Cole is hurt, because, like I said, I'm pretty sure Kyle O'Reilly got him on the knee or somewhat during the match, in one of the three matches earlier in the match. Because it's a trick to me that it had to end like this. But hats off to both guys. This is exactly what I expected from these two great performers. They could have done it any better. They put their heart and souls into this match, man. It was just awesome. Seeing them do 3 different types of matches: a traditional, a street fight, and then to top it all off, a steel cage, man. They just told an incredible story. It was a heck of a rivalry. So hats off to both of them. Kyle O'Reilly won the match. Now the question is, what's going to happen next with Adam Cole?
Exclusive Julia, incredible match tonight. You're the new NXT UK champion.
The ring general has fallen. Long live the Tsar.
The Tsar that is Elliot Dragon. Oh, llegado del fantasma.
Necesita poner atención, mucha atención. What's it saying in Spanish? Beautiful. There's a saying in Mexico. It's quite popular, and it applies to a current predator. El que se ríe al último, se ríe mejor.
He who laughs last, laughs last.
I offer
Or laughs best.
clean, classic exit to our situation. But you wouldn't want it. So now, you and your thoughts are going to find out. There's no one better than Legado del Fantasma to escalate things. That's right. And this Tuesday, we are going to finish the job. Oh, yeah. Hey, bro.
Will.
This Tuesday, you'll find out he who laughs last,
Laughs best.
laughs best.
So they're gonna fight on Tuesday. What's their match? Oh, 6-man war. Hit Raw, Legado del Fantasma. Who is gonna be the leading entity into NXT? Of course, the breakout tournament continues on. Oh yeah, Odyssey Jones, Carmelo Hayes. That one's gonna be a really good match. And the finals of the breakout tournament. So this Tuesday's NXT is going to be interesting. Hit Roll, talking about 6-man war, the finals of the breakout tournament, and now the main event is tonight. Karrion Kross, Samoa Joe. Will we see Joe become a champion?
Good evening. I have had a lot to say for a very, very long time. There are certain people in this business that would have never stepped into a ring with me if they knew what my true intentions were. Everything needed to fall into the right place at the right time. And that time and place is now. I'm not going to deny that I enjoy hurting people. But someone needed to cause this suffering, this chaos.
With the chaos that's been going on, I don't think I am capable of giving you what you deserve.
That somebody was me.
Don't make you blasphemy after the injury. You know why? Why are you choosing to come back? Coming back is reserved for people who think they're gone. For me, it's always about rebuilding the machine.
Samoa Joe came back to NXT like he's Superman, with this red cape like he's here to save the day.
I would be more than happy to ensure that you receive the respect that you deserve from everybody.
Part of that job deals with slapping people with big mouths in the mouth. Unfortunately, Karrion Kross, he has a really big mouth, and he has a championship.
You really buy that crap? Do you all have any idea who Samoa Joe really is? He's not that different from me. He likes everything, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
This is not what I had in mind. When me and you agreed that you would come back here to NXT, the agreement was, you can consider me provoked.
Comparing me to Karrion Kross, that's comparing a house fire to a hurricane. Karrion Kross is a very dangerous individual. I'm just that, but much, much more.
Sure, but I resent the fact that he's here pretending like he wants to change things. Samoa Joe just wants to control things.
Reactivate me as a part of the active roster.
I knew what he was all about right when I looked you in the eyes. Just another opportunist.
And with this paper, you will make official Samoa Joe versus Karrion Kross for the NXT Championship.
Joe's getting what he always wanted, a second chance.
This is not about the championship. I'm there to come up and take over 36.
Karrion Kross versus Samoa Joe. It is time to make sure that
Karrion Kross
is going to sleep. Change occurs by any means necessary.
Hey, Joe, do you still feel like you're in control?
When Joe goes out cold, so will the past of NXT, because no matter where it goes, in the end,
I will stand here.
everybody
NXT
Here's the champion. Tick tock.
It's Kiddo time. Are we going to see a successful return to the ring for the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe? We're about to find out. That's right now.
Samoa Joe is back, guys. His first match since February of 2020. This is Capital Wrestling Center has been it's been from personal experience. Myself and his from White House working on 2012 spent 6 months on the show.
After returning, I still needed another 2 months to lose the ring rust and regain my confidence. Samoa Joe needs a running start tonight. Maybe it's carrying across. I just don't know if that's possible.
NXT TakeOver 36 is presented by Applebee's. Enjoy your favorite meals available dine-in, delivery, or to-go. Now that's eat good in the neighborhood.
And you want to talk about pressure? How closing out SummerSlam weekend in the main event of TakeOver 36 against the most monstrous NXT champion we've ever seen. This has to be weighing in the back of Joe's mind, and I know that that has been weighing on him heavily.
This is the first appearance in NXT since 2017 for Samoa Joe.
Of course, for Karrion Kross, this could be his last match. He won't have Scarlett by his side here. Now the channel we want started. Yeah, he is here. Oh, Joe falling prey. Karrion Kross is already tick-tocking at Joe. This is going to be a really good match. They've never met before. They've both been around the world. They've been popular around the world. And now it comes to this. They come crossing paths at NXT.
Is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Two-time NXT champion, will tonight be number 3 in the Samoan submission machine.
His opponent from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross is also a 2-time NXT champion, but Joe was the first in the history of NXT. So for the first time ever, 2-time NXT champions meet.
The NXT Championship. Samoa Joe, looking to become the first ever three-time NXT champion. He's going to have to go through Karrion Kross, a man who has never been pinned or submitted here at NXT. Kross, who has brought swift and decisive destruction. And we are set. Here we go.
I take it you want gentlemen?
Yes.
And you better take it that I want gentlemen too. Yeah, I mentioned this could be Karrion Kross's last match before literally becoming officially part of the main roster. And it looks like it's going to be on that match. That's where he's been displayed.
By Karrion Kross into returning to the ring, and of course, perhaps a little nugget of
that was kind of a puny kick, did not.
No doubt provoked.
And they're chanting Hardy. They're chanting Jeff Hardy, which we know that's going to be an official opponent or an official rivalry once Karrion Kross is done with NXT. Oh, wait a minute. Stomping over Joe, look at Joe. With forearm shots, that kick to the back of the head. That's Joe. That's what I missed about Joe, and Karrion has gone down. Look at him, he's barely gasping some breaths here. Snapmare. And a shot to the back of the head. Kick to the chest. And an elbow drop. For good measure.
Samoa Joe at 100% is as dangerous a striker as you'll ever find. Is this Joe at his best? How good is the cardio of Samoa Joe? We're about to find out.
Kross answering back. Kross looking around, trying to pick up some steam.
Oh, wait till the sleeper hold. Into the coquina clutch. And he gets the ropes. He gets the ropes. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, into a side suplex. Oh, and a shot to the back of the neck of Joe. Joe ends up going out of the ring.
That is fortunate for Samoa Joe. Let me tell you, Doomsday Saito suplex followed by that forearm smash has put away every move. That's it, Joe. Is that it?
Here, Kross continuing to talk. A little bit of trash on the outside.
Oh. Forearm to the middle of the back.
Embarrassed.
Joe.
He tossed around and punched.
Just beats this the plexiglass.
Barricades don't hold up very well. This past Tuesday on NXT, as Kross hoists Samoa Joe back in the ring.
There's a lot of mass and a lot of power getting thrown towards those barricades. Samoa Joe back in the ring, struggling to get to his feet. He might be redundant now.
No. Stop it on the head of Joe. Chest. The arm. No, clothesline. Forearm shot. Another one in the corner. 2 more and 1 more. Joe took fire with a chop.
I can tell you that if there is
And another one.
who is merciless as Karrion Kross,
Maybe not as loud as Walter Gargano had it tonight. Oh, and a boot to the face by Karrion Kross. It looks like an angle slam right there, Olympic slam. By Karrion Kross, only 2 count.
Kicks out at 2. We're now right into
And an ankle lock.
goes Karrion Kross. Kross applying the
Onto Joe.
pressure to Samoa Joe.
wave of aggression washing over Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe feeling real hurt in there right now.
It doesn't matter the size of athlete that you are. Having your ankle
Joe will get out of it because he's already know how to break out of people.
Joe.
In that position, Joe. Forearm. Kick to the chest as Kross was trying to get in between the ropes. Look at Joe. Oh! Gets out and dashes Karrion Kross to the barricade.
Wasting all the damage that's already been done to Joe early on in this matchup.
Joe is barely
championship.
gasping some air.
Outside, Joe's got to get Kross back in the ring. And of course, Samoa Joe knows it. First ever two-time NXT champion here on this brand, former two-time United States champion as well.
That there is something to be said for being an in-ring veteran, understanding how to maximize your energy in the ring, using it to your advantage.
Great cross now. Another big clothesline.
Unleashing fury on his own.
Oh, jeez, man.
Tossing over 280 pounds into the cover again. Joe just kicked
Taking
out
over,
as his championship match
forming him in
continues.
the corner, and then he just
Not look across the face of Karrion Kross.
some sort of a red
Too often.
suplex.
It's Samoa Joe new coming into tonight that Kross presented a unique challenge unlike anything he even has seen.
Yeah, Kross has been in there with many different superstars over the years. Rarely have they ever had the mass of a Samoa Joe.
Oh, and you're, oh no, Uranagi into a, it's not very, oh man, that's that power slam. He dropped on his head.
Trying to pull every trick out of the bag in order to get
Seeing a little bit of sloppiness here. Obviously, Joe's not doing good. And after what just happened, it looks like Karrion Kross is not doing good either. I mean, he landed on his head with that snap power suplex.
Feeding off the
Snap power
wrestling
slam.
center. And now it's Samoa Joe in control.
Okay, that power bomb was pretty good. And into a STF. It looks like an STF crossface.
Capitalizing on a rare mistake there from the champ Karrion Kross.
And the big musculature of Karrion Kross being stretched to the limit here. Awkward torque on the neck, and Samoa Joe transition.
Now it's
right underneath the orbit.
kind of like a crossface here.
Samoa Joe inflicted damage. Is Kross gonna attack? Is Kross gonna submit? Samoa Joe trying to hold on.
Looks like he's not facing him at all, but he's reaching for the ropes with his feet, with his legs, feet, and he got it. He got it right there. Well, trying to reach for it, but he reached it. The ref saw it, so he had to break the count.
And Samoa Joe finding that out first. Now, normally Samoa Joe gets someone stuck center of the ring in a submission. They are going nowhere. It's a little different though with Karrion Kross.
This match began. We were wondering about Joe. At the time, off the ring Kross. Besides, says Joe gets put across the face, and one more time, Kross back in control. And now Kross trying to tie up Joe.
Oh, and a knee to the side of his temple.
Drops, Kross covers, and Joe kicks out at 2.5. And Joe goes strike for strike with Kross. And now Kross pulling out.
Now he's taking him with the forearms to the side of his head.
Strike for strike, but it might be good night here for Samoa Joe. He landed hard off that last hit.
Doing the best he can to take the defense, but Kross in total control right now.
Oh, still him on the head.
Fingers of Samoa Joe. Kross. Almost just
DDT.
in the destruction of Samoa Joe. Off the DDT. Into another cover goes Kross. And one more time, Samoa Joe fights out. But for how much longer, Beck? How much longer?
Well, time is not the friend of either of these big competitors. The longer this match goes, the deeper and more challenging their cardio becomes.
Talking about control. Talking about being provoked. Karrion Kross right now. Just applying the pressure to the challenge. Kross.
Oh, he got him with a forearm.
Where is Samoa Joe getting the
Oh,
energy from?
belly to belly overhead suplex by Joe. Very good connection.
Discovering his second win.
It looks like Joe is being spent here.
An era came to an end tonight, but the winner of
Breathing
this
in and out,
moving
breathing in and
NXT into its next chapter. Take a look at Samoa Joe. Belly toss. Could this now be the moment that Joe needed to get his composure, to get back into it?
Absolutely. This is a critical moment here in the momentum of Samoa Joe. Again, putting the blocks up.
Those forearm
Those
shots.
strikes.
Joe blocked one of them, and now he's slapping back and forth on Kross. And Kross is protecting himself.
Now with these strikes, Kross swings wildly, comes back in.
And a atomic drop.
Joe's starting to roll now. Comes in, big boot across the
Boot
face.
to the
Champion.
arm and a senton. 2 count.
Well, this is what carrying CrossFit.
A senton as he's on his front side, but his back has been affected. And a senton in front of him and not behind him. And the coquina clutch. Coquina clutch has been applied.
This is the one thing Carry Cross knew he had to avoid.
He's down. Joe is putting him to sleep. Just putting Carry Cross to sleep.
Right now, desperately fighting as the blood is draining from his right, but no, reversing out into Cross Operator.
He broke out of it and reversed it. Oh no, he's tick-tocking him. Trying to put Joe to sleep. He already did it before on 2 occasions. Joe looks like he's fainting. He's already bleeding too. Joe looks no, he's not going to sleep that fast. Already fucked him before. And right into the corner, he lures Cross in. But Cross still has it locked in. Oh, a forearm shot to the back of the neck. Joe. No.
About to pull this one to bed for good.
The toll being paid by Samoa Joe.
And he got him. Uranagi. Out of the corner. Uranagi. Joe's still being spent, but got a knee shot. Jump kick. As Cross is sitting on top.
Here you go.
Are we going to see the Muscle Buster? Yes.
Bringing it back.
Yes, he's bringing it back. The Muscle Buster. Classic Samoa Joe, Jade. The one that we know in TNA wrestling. And he did it. New NXT TakeOver. That new NXT champion. He finally put out Karrion Kross, and Joe is the first time ever, three-time NXT champion.
There's one question that's always been asked over and over, and that question is, do you believe in miracles? Because we do.
Yeah, Joe has made a successful comeback. I thought it was going to last a little bit longer, but it looks like these guys were super spent, especially Joe. Joe looked like he was super spent. But with that Uranagi from out of the corner, from here, I think that jump kick to the side of the head lured him in to the Muscle Buster. Here I thought maybe there was going to be a kick out and maybe Joe would have an opportunity for the coquina clutch. But he got him surprisingly with the Muscle Buster. And ladies and gentlemen, before you, the 3-time NXT champion in the history of NXT, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. All right, guys. Well, that has been NXT TakeOver 36. I enjoyed some of the matches. There could have been some extensive time for some, especially with the main event. The finishes were somewhat kind of tacky, but it is what it is, but still more pleasant than SummerSlam, that's for sure.
No doubt about it, and truly, we saw some great matches. The triple threat theory between Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly definitely lived up, and I pretty much have to say the women's title match definitely lived up. This main event lived up. Pretty much what would be the highlight of this card of this takeover will definitely be the match between Ilya Dragunov and Walter. They pretty much got and no matter how hard Walter tried to retain, Ilya Dragunov came up with a massive offensive blows, and he is now the new NXT UK champion.
Oh man, I'll never get off that one because what we witnessed, man, it was a massive physical destruction. It was total annihilation, if you could say that, between these two guys. Like I said, these guys, they raised beyond the max level of volume as far as physicality is concerned with Ilya Dragunov and Walter. My God, man, a beyond stupendous match. This one definitely superseded the first one. But if there was a best of NXT in history, or at least within the timeline from period versus period, I mean, you could put those two matches together back to back, and nobody would get bored of them. It's like, Jesus, man, what the heck did we just witness here? I remember these two matches, put them back to back, and it's like, damn, man, those are some explosive matches having to be seen by wrestling purists. And obviously with UK wrestling purists, this has got to be some of the best wrestling shit that they have witnessed. But for me, personally, I don't, like I mentioned before, I don't know whose brilliant idea was to put these two together, but damn it, they have brought the best out of one another. The payoff was the crowd and how they got into it. I know I got into it big time. It may seem like with the other matches that I wanted to see, I wasn't as in it as much as this one because I knew what this one was going to pay off. And they made a bright decision to bring this one to TakeOver 36. It was a huge, massive payoff. Yeah, this one could have been exclusively for UK. They would have got the payoff. But in this case, the whole world got the payoff because this one really set the bar. They superseded the bar. And not to poke fun at Sheamus or Cesaro, but they did. They set the bar. They superseded the bar. They just did physically. I mean, it was an outstanding match. But still, the other matches that I was into, NXT Championship, O'Reilly and Cole, the NXT Women's Championship, the $1 Million Championship, and I mean the entire NXT event, TakeOver 36. It was obviously a very pleasing event, more than I can say for SummerSlam. That's for sure. But gentlemen and ladies, and the ladies and gentlemen, this is it for us. It's already Monday morning, for Christ's sakes, and I know I got to get up within a matter of hours, so we really got to hit the hay. Nonetheless, for those that have joined us, thank you very much. This one obviously in the archives for anyone who wants to check it out, and other reactions that we have done. SummerSlam, that one you can check it out. Of course, the one that's also been rising as of late, the AEW Rampage. Feel free to check that one out. So this is it for us for this week. We will do another live reaction this Wednesday for AEW Dynamite, as it will still be in Chicago, in the outskirts of Chicago, at Hoffman Estates, at the Now Arena for AEW Dynamite. Join us precisely at midnight, if you like. Otherwise, this one will be in the archives feel free to check it out as well, because we're still going to cover AEW Dynamite while AEW is still in the Windy City. CM Punk will be on there exclusively to talk about why he decided to come back to pro wrestling after 7+ years. And of course, this Saturday night, we will sum up everything leading to All Out for another episode of the Wrestling Weekend Recap, where we bring you the good, the bad, and the latest of all of these wrestling shows, and then some. What a week this has been for wrestling, and now we're just hitting the peak as we lead to All Out, so we can't wait. So for the one and only Jade, I'm Ace Manex. Have a good night. Enjoy the beginning of the week. Until then, stay safe, mask up, peace and love worldwide. Have a good night, everyone. We will see you hopefully this Wednesday for the live reaction of AEW Dynamite, and if not, until this Saturday for another edition of the Wrestling Weekend Recap. Have a good night, everyone.